Jerry was a hard-throwing teenager who was signed not long after high school in 1951 by the Red Sox, but not before he had a few tryouts with a variety of teams, including his hometown team, the Brooklyn Dodgers. Jerry was really excited to be at the big league training camp and actually throwing the ball around with the big leaguers at Ebbets Field. Now it's his time. He's warmed up and the Dodgers staff is ready to take a look. So they have the teenager pitch at batting practice. First up, Roy Campanella. First pitch, down goes Roy Campanella. Didn't hit him, but it flattened him. One pitch. Tryout's over. We'll let you know. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye. But the Red Sox saw something in Jerry. They shipped him across the country over to the San Jose Red Sox in the California Sea League. They had the nickname the Gold Sox because of all the 9 bonus babies they had on the team. Only 3 made it to the bigs. Early on in his career, when he was still working on his control, he walked a dozen players and threw 200 pitches in one game. Jerry Joseph Casale, pitcher, MLB debut, 1958. He was a big, brawny, tough-talking New Yorker, stood 6'2", 200 pounds. But this poor guy, he lost his dad when he was 7. Then a few years later, he lost his mom and a couple of his brothers and sisters. And then the youngest of 6, he would have to be raised by his brother and sister. 1956, Jerry had a great spring training and thought he was ready to join Boston's pitching crew. Really excited when the manager Pinky Higgins and GM Joe Cronin called him into their office. Jerry was expecting good news, but he was told his curveball needed polishing. He didn't like hearing that. Things got heated. Jerry said he'd quit ball, join the Army. He thought the Sox were keeping him down because of his Italian ethnicity. To top it off, by being kept in the minors, he would miss out on getting a big league pension and would have to rely on Social Security for his retirement. Like many players of the day had to. Notice a lot of Italian names in the ads, as well as all on the scorecard. A lot of Italians on this team. Casale. In 1956, the Boston Red Sox bought the rights to the San Francisco Seals territory. They were predicting the eventual West Coast expansion of MLB and were trying to figure out how to up the attendance at Seal Stadium. They figured the best way to do that? Load your roster with Italians. San Francisco always had a large Italian community. So the Red Sox sent Jerry to the Seals for 1956, but he was still mad for missing out on his pension and not being called up to the big leagues with the Sox. But Red Sox kept their promise of giving him big league pay. San Francisco, Jerry became a fan favorite as the pitcher who can hit the ball. And when Jerry Casale hit the longest home run in Seal Stadium history, a 551-foot rocket over the center field scoreboard, that only increased his popularity. Jerry spent a year and a half in Germany serving in the military. When he got back stateside, the Red Sox finally called Jerry up to the majors. In his first start as a big leaguer, Jerry pitched a complete game winner, hit a home run, and struck out Roy Sievers 3 times. He said it was the happiest day of his career. He did a stint with the Angels, and then 2 seasons he was a Tiger before retiring. Jerry would go into the restaurant business, where he was very successful and had 2 Manhattan restaurants. One he opened up with Mets players Ron Darling and Art Shamsky. Nice way to retire. A restaurant will keep you busy. In 2007, Jerry Casale suffered a stroke, leading to a variety of health problems. But everybody said, even though he had those problems, it didn't dampen his spirit or his love of telling stories, especially ones where he could laugh at himself. I like that.